Does not matter. As we see our final man enter the picture now. Siege Assassin going to make those guys wait on the grid. Finally lines up. Those first two, BWT and Bashful Carton, have been sitting there a while. But the lights are about to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go. Lights are out. BWT Musiker gets a good start. So does Aston Martin of Wonder and GLA Dynamic. But Siege Assassin try and see if he can make a move. BWT Musiker leads into the first corner as we have Ferrari out. That is Chazels. Chazels has been hit. So was Heinz Beans. Not what you want to see, but Chazels doesn't appear to have any damage. It seems to be a collision to his rear end. We just hope he doesn't have any rear wing damage like he did in Singapore. Siege Assassin has had probably the best start he could have wanted. He's up from P13 to P8 as we do have a Mercedes off track. That is Surfer. Surfer has went off track. Chazels not letting that spin hurt him. He is storming up these positions. Up into P10 already. As we look towards the front. So we do see some tussling between Heidelberg. I did not even realise he was so far down. The Surfer goes off the track. Hits into the rear of GLA Dynamic and he is round. DRS has been enabled. GLA Dynamic into the pits, presumably to get a front wing change. He cannot take another DNF. He does not want another DNF. As the Ferrari goes round the inside, up into the inside now, he is round and ahead of the Aston Martin. What a move from the Ferrari man. We've seen in qualifying, but we do have a look on it. From Edward on F1 fan. F1 fan giving him a bit of a squeeze, but he's alongside and ahead now before turn 1. Thing that Cody was doing. Every switch, every mistake. His Chazels runs wide into the gravel. He doesn't quite spin. Managed to hold on to it, but he has lost a lot of time. As Wonder looks to go up the inside. Chazels defending well. Can he hold off the move entirely? So it looks like Wonder is through, but Chazels come back alongside, up the inside, and through goes the Ferrari. Cody does get the move done on Siege Assassin. Kai Dolenberg through a Wonder. Cody goes off the track. Siege is up the inside. F1 fan pushes Cody wide. Not F1 fan, sorry, Odd Money. Odd Money pushed Cody wide. Nearly came along in front of Siege Assassin. He ran into the back of the Red Bull. He's off the track. Cody is going to have to move out the way before he gets a black flag. Siege Assassin has dropped down into P8. Has he just let his teammate through, or did he have damage? Did he pick up damage in that collision fest with Cody and Odd Money? He doesn't seem to. As Chazels goes through on Cody, Kai Dolenberg through on Siege Assassin. Siege just lost a whole lot of pace. Try my best. As we do see Chazels looking to go round the outside of the Red Bull. The Red Bull squeezes him wide. He will not be happy with that. He has been made cut the chicane. He has been given a 3-second time penalty for that one. That one will get reviewed after the race, surely. Chazels has now lost place to Kai Dolenberg as well in P3, but he is alongside F1 fan going around the outside of 130R, and there is contact between the V car and the Alpine. F1 fan has retired from the session, so there is a safety car. We do see a lot of punching up at the very back, and that is Bashful Carton away. He is putting foot to the floor now. We do see a couple of moves happening. That's Kai Dolenberg looking for move on Edward almost. No, just warming up those tyres. Siege Assassin has been overtaken by Heinz Beans. Mediums compared to very, very fresh cars. Edward does have a bit of front wing damage, remember. As Edward sails around the outside of Siege Assassin, just as I was saying, like Kai Dolenberg has wing damage off the back of the Ferrari. The second Ferrari of Chazels does make his way through. He's right behind his teammate now. He will be saying, "Let me pass. I am on the fresh compound tyres." You do imagine that will be communicated quite quickly through the Ferrari pair. Siege Assassin has been given a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Heinz Beans. Oh, Siege has been given a 10-second time penalty on top of that for a collision with Heinz Beans. The half in the back of the Red Bull. DRS is open for everybody But Odd Money and the Red Bulls, Odd Money pulls in front of Chazos. He will not be letting that Red Bull slow him down anymore, give him any more time penalties as Odd Money goes back up the inside of the Ferrari. The Ferrari is staying strong on the inside, back to the outside. There's collision between the two drivers. Chazos is sent wide. We look down between GLA Dynamic and Hayes Beans. Oh, that was a bit dicey. Hayes Beans looked up for Dynamic wide as Kai Golenberg looks to go up the inside of the Ferrari. Can he get it done? Can Cody get it done? Cody has came out of nowhere, stayed quiet, but just closed up to the back of this grid. As we do see CJ Sasson into the pit lane, 41 seconds behind now. Kai Golenberg on the back of Odd Money now. Will he be treated the same as Chazos? He is not. He moves very, very far away from the Red Bull. Chazos looking for that move again. He goes up the inside. He has got the move done. Chazos is ahead of the Red Bull. Finally, he will be saying to himself in that cockpit. On Money is there fighting that very hard. As Cody's out of the race just before we seen what happened. We do imagine it was Odd Money. That's a second safety car. This has just allowed the Alpines to pit, just as we were saying the Ferrari, the McLaren, and the Haas could capitalise.
There.
What's happening out front here? Charles just got a little bit throttle happy. Edward weaving a lot. He is going to cause a collision if he keeps at that. Will we run after this final corner? Will we see the Haas disappear? We do, the Haas is away. The Haas is away as we jump on board with the Ferrari's Chazos. We got caught a little bit. Edward seems to be burning a lot of battery though compared to the Ferrari man. So look down towards Caesar Sasson in P11. He is hunting down the V-carb of Haynes Beans. Will we see any more DNS this race? Wonder will be holding him up as much as possible. He's off the track. Musiker is off the track and he's been overtaken by Kai Dolenberg and Bashful Cart and his teammate Odd Money now sailing outside of him. So does everybody. Everybody overtaking BWT Musiker. He is falling right into the back of this grid. Kai Dolenberg has got a little bit of space to catch up on Bashful Cart and then Odd Money overtakes Wanda. What's happened to Wanda? Wanda has had a spin. He is in the wall. So was Surfer. Did they have a little bit of a collision? With Edward, GLA Dynamic looks to defend from Kai Dolenberg. There's a little bit of contact. Aston Martin hanging it around the outside. There is even more contact. But it must be damage to the floor of the McLaren, as this is just allowed Bashful Carton to fight his way into this battle for the final step on the podium. But Chazos is not giving Edward any hope here. Odd Money has been overtaken by Siege Assassin as there is contact between the Red Bull and the Ferrari. The Red Bull does not seem to like either Ferrari driver today, but an exciting battle on track. The two men who were the quickest in qualifying by sheer pace, BWT Musiker and the Haynes Beans, are battling for 6th position. It's not where you would have expected them to be if I told you at the beginning of this race. You wouldn't believe me. But we look towards Bashful Karen. Kai Dolenberg sits the fastest lap of the race, but Bashful Karen alongside and ahead of GLA Dynamic in the Aston Martin. And another battle that could be about to happen as Haynes Beans closing down on the back of BWT Musiker. He's nowhere near close enough, but the man who is close is Chazos. Less than 2 tenths separate him and the leader Edward. Will Edward make any mistakes under pressure? Kai Dolenberg is now within a second of that front fight. Edward doesn't make a mistake. He goes off the track. Chazos is through. Kai Dolenberg will be able to close up to the back of the Haas now. He didn't have a great first sector, but Edward didn't have a good first sector whatsoever, as he is all over the shop. All the pressure just it was too much on him, and we saw it, but he's now behind the McLaren. He seemed to have let the McLaren through. I wonder what happened to the Haas. Have a look at that one from the onboard of Kai Dolenberg. He now opens the DRS, rear wing is open, he's closing down on the back of the Ferrari. Is the Ferrari going to defend or is he just going to let the McLaren sail right through? the McLaren is through, does he make any mistakes? Can the pressure from Charles be enough again? He is a lot quicker through that first sector than Kai Dollenberg and Edward. The Ferrari seems to be playing a very smart game here. He is just going to hold on to the back of the McLaren, and McLaren does have much fresher tyres in all fairness, but I'm pretty sure Charles would be happy with any spot on the podium after this Grand Prix, considering where he was on lap 1 off the track by virtue of a collision. He would be incredibly happy with the podium. And Siege Assassin, his teammate, isn't doing too badly himself. He is in P7, but he does have an insanely large time penalty as Charles is taken by Edward. Edward gets the move done on Ferrari arrival, but the Ferrari is right up the rear of Edward. He is not giving him any breathing room whatsoever. And who gets the better exit? That is the main question. It was Charles. Is Charles burning battery? It does seem like he is. He's closing up on the back of the Haas, ready for a move through 130R. He decides against it. He is smart. Edward gave him the room in case he wanted to. And he dives up the inside of the chicane. He does cut the corner a little bit. Does he give the place back? I wouldn't. He was within track limits. This battle between the two Ferrari engines has allowed the bashful car and Alpine to close up to almost within a second. I believe that is Haynes Beans. It is. Haynes is not having a good race at all from where he was in qualifying before the penalty took action, as Charles doesn't have as good of an exit off the final chicane. He is a sitting duck in a straight line. As Haynes Beans round again. This is not great from the the VCR man at all. As we look, oh, there is contact. That is the front wing of the Ferrari gone. Bashful Carton was the unfair recipient of that contact. I don't know who was at fault. I don't know if anybody was at fault. But we will again be handing another incident over to the stewards. As BWT EVCR is handing down on the back of the Ferrari, now the back of the Ferrari, that Ferrari could be off the podium. There's not what you wanted to hear. But it seemed to be a bit of bomb drafting from EVCR there. We did see a little bit of carbon fibre flick up from the Alpine. If you look to Kai Dollenberg, he was about to take his first victim as a lap car. But will it be enough? EVCR did a much better exit there. Full ERS deploy. He's alongside and ahead of the Ferrari, and Ferrari will just tuck in, not fight that too much. Try and bring home as many points as possible for the team. As the gap between Dynamic now, who's overtaken his teammate and Odd Money, and Siege Assassin is sitting at 10.1 seconds. Charles is in the pits. Charles has boxed. Now, Aston Martin he can do nothing about it. The Ferrari is just far too quick. Is he going to fight it? Into turn 1 he's not. He's nowhere near enough to fight it. Through the S section we go. With Charles, we are on board as yellow flag. But Surfer moving out the way for Kai Dollenberg as he has been lapped. With flying down on the back of his teammate. Well, his teammate be letting him pass? I don't know. He is. I'm not sure. Yeah, he is. He just asked him, let's Charles through. It's much appreciated. We could. Charles must be saying he must be appreciative of his teammate letting him through. He's squeezing him a bit and gets him just enough room. That's an absolute scenes. EVCR cannot do anything about it. Kai Dollenberg is going to round the final corner. Was that enough? Oh, it was almost before the finish, but Kai Dollenberg, be proud, man. That is a third win in a row. And Bashful Carton might come home, take final step on the podium as it is coming to hits between the Alpine and the Haas. Total finish 0.002 seconds. That was beautiful. Beautiful between the Haas and the Alpine. A little bit of contact between the two. But Charles, no! No! Charles on the line, DNS. What happened there? Oh no!